What's going on YouTube? It is Saint, and I have finished this O-Flame centric build right here. I originally had a Pyromancer build at level 80. When invasions got kind of hard to find, I took them up to 140 to find more activity, and that was great. Then they gave us the patch where you can find invasions anywhere in the game, and going back to 80 is now good. You can find invasions much easier. And I started playing with O-Flame at level 140 because it has cool combo possibilities and potential out of it. All of this started because I made a level 80 intelligence build, and I noticed you could do some really cool combos with the Carrion Greatsword spell. And there's a whole bunch of videos on that if you're interested in it here on the channel. But I just loved playing that way. It was so much fun, and I was like, I bet other builds could do this too. And it occurred to me that O-Flame has that hit stun that I'm looking for. Hit stun is like when you hit somebody and it stops them in their tracks. Okay, they're stunned, they're staggered, they are like frozen. You, on the other hand, are able to move. And if you're quick enough, you can, hit someone with your weapon after you cast O-Flame or Carrion Greatsword. And so I was like, alright, let's do this with O-Flame. Originally, I had sort of written O-Flame off as being too slow and just a downgrade from Catch Flame. And it is. That is still true. But you can do this like really stylish plays with it. And at this point, that's, what I'm interested in. It's not like I get a trophy or something for killing 1,000 hosts, So the only thing really to take away from doing this much PvP in Elden Ring is just showing people stuff that maybe they haven't seen before, doing stuff that no one else is doing, an innovator, So this is the build. I'll show the stats off at the end of it. We're at level 81, which is, funnily enough, kind of a callback to the level 90 stuff that we used to do in Dark Souls 3, but also at level 80, I was one level away from having... It was like, where do I put this point at level 80? I could put it anywhere. I could put it in Vigor, and I would hit a new plateau of hit points. It was like 1,700 hit points or something like that. I could put it in Faith, and that's so much more extra damage when I cast a spell, especially if I drink that Physic. You see with the Physic, I'm at 57 Faith, and when the Physic runs out, I'm at 47. So that extra point there, it's an extra point in Mind, or it's an extra point in Endurance. And I was just like, screw it, I'm going to 81. It was just that 1 point was too valuable to not have. So we're level 81. We are using the Godfrey icon, which increases the damage of O-Flame because it's a chargeable spell. We're using the Radagon's icon to allow us to cast faster. It doesn't actually do much for us. So sometimes I can switch that off for the Bullgoat Talisman for more poise if I'd like. Here is a fully charged O-Flame into double slash hit true combos. We call that Red Bull and Rivers down here. And you're going to see a lot of that. This is just me testing everything out. With the sorcery build, it was Carrion Greatsword into Straight Sword R1 into Gavel of Haima into Carrion Piercer. It was like this entire chain. And the reason that worked is because Gavel of Haima has Hyper Armor. I can't think of a Pyromancy that has innate Hyper Armor, so it doesn't really work the same. Here you go, this guy just gave up, but, whatever. Nothing much to see there, but just proof of concept that the combo works, the true combo works. O-Flame, if it's fully charged, true combos into double slash. So yeah, since there's no Hyper Armor Pyromancy, I thought, okay, well let's just do fully charged O-Flame into Ashes of War. And this should have you asking the question, Saint, how on earth am I supposed to hit a fully charged O-Flame? And it is hard. It is hard. But if you play around with it enough, you get a feel for the spell, you get a feel for the way people play, you can start to outspace people using O-Flame. It's difficult, it takes practice, but, you know, if you stick with it, you'll get it. But O-Flame, uncharged, true combos into a straight sword R1, and then you can toggle up to Giant's Flame Take Thee and just chuck a fireball as the person rolls away from you, because they just took like 900 damage off that combo. And then Giant's Flame, if you aim it well, you know, and they don't roll it, that's just an atomic bomb going off. This build is so much fun. And you guys, when I was talking about doing this and I uploaded the video on YouTube, you guys here on YouTube and people on Twitch were like, oh yeah, a fully charged O-Flame true combos into Unsheath, and it true combos into, you know, Placidusax Ruin. I don't know if that's true or not, but my point is, you guys were listing off stuff that was just gonna like instantly annihilate people, and that wasn't my intention. And in fact, that's why I came back down to level 80, was so that I wouldn't just be, you know, killing people in one hit. Here's the original combo, O-Flame into R1, and here is the super combo. Fully charged O-Flame into Sword Dance is a true combo. No one is surviving this, is the problem. I'm using all the sword skills that I like, all the stuff that I can put on the straight sword, and no one's surviving it at 80 either. No one is surviving it, period. I guess if you wanted people to survive these combos so that you could try and chain it for as long as you wanted to, you know, you'd have to go to like level 15 or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is the build rules, and it's a ton of fun, and everything works. Spinning slash, sword dance, double slash, they all work, and I love them, and I think it's a lot of fun. One thing that I kind of considered was O-Flame into Catch Flame into Lion's Claw. Might be kind of funny. But I just used Lion Claw, so I didn't want to use it that quickly again. But I might at some point. And here's Spinning Slash as a true combo. No one is surviving this stuff, man. And, I mean, it just does more damage than I anticipated it would do. And it's, you know, no one levels hit points anyway, so whatever. But I love it. I absolutely love it. That's the video. Thanks for watching it. I'll have more real soon. Later, y'all.